Okay, so doing a little test of my new camera here. I had to buy a new camera. I had a couple of video clips that didn't work on my other camera yesterday, and I can't be having that. So it's done that to me a couple of times now. I bought a new SD card, that didn't work. So it's something wrong with the camera. It was just a little cheap camera that my brother bought me offline. I went today and bought this Vivitar DVR 917 HD. It's a 4K camera. It comes with a remote and all of that, which I probably won't use a whole lot. I don't know, we'll see. But I just kind of wanted to see how this lens is. I don't think it's as wide angle as the other one. In fact, I'm almost positive it's not. But so we got this part of the wall here is pretty much done. We just need to I got this piece of paneling cut this morning. We haven't nailed it up yet. We've gone through 2 masonry bits so far yesterday, just on this small piece of wall. So got some more masonry bits this morning and stuff, and we'll get this done. We're going to get back to work, so let's do it. It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. Whether that fan would really be bad in here. Hey guys, well, so here we are. We got that ugly old bench out of that corner that I've been bitching about for a while. Got that wall all ground down, all those nasty seams. I charged this new camera when I brought it home. I thought it was fully charged, but it wasn't. So I only got about 10 minutes of recording time out of it, and it quit. So I didn't have any way to video. Videoed some of me grinding the wall off. My brother taped some of that on the phone for me, that you saw a little earlier in the video. So I appreciate him doing that, because this thing was dead. And but anyway, we got this wall all prepped, and as you can see, we got some of our first strips put in up here and around, and we got the bottom one in. So we got this wall kind of framed in and ready to go. Now we'll come in here, and we'll mark out 24-inch centers, and we'll run first strips every 24 inches across here, like so. And then we'll put our foam board in between there, and then put up our paneling. So we're getting close to having this wall done. It's like I said previously in my other video. It's there's a lot more work than what meets the eye. I mean, what little grinding on the wall you see on the video, there was way more grinding than that. I mean, look at my hair. I'm full of dust and crap and crud. And, these walls, without ever being finished or anything, just prepping the concrete alone for to get it, and these walls are wavy too. They didn't do a very good job, but just prepping that and grinding all the high spots and the rough lines between the forms and that was a lot of work in and of itself. And then, of course, we got that old bench out of there, and it's never going back. You know, I've got these gray shelves that we're going to put in there. I've got this one here that we've been kind of using for a cutting table for our sawhorse, kinda. And look at that. That corner of that shop looks so much nicer without that bench piled full of garbage back there. We brought the old bench out here. Look at this rickety old piece of junk. I mean, that's the bench that I had all that junk piled on. And I mean, this is not, you know, I mean, that's a piece of crap. So that's not going back in there. I'm thinking what I may do is take lumber out of that, take lumber out of this bench, and I'll use it to make a box to throw my, because I've got all that steel that I've just had piled up in front of this bench while it was in the shop, and I need somewhere to put my steel. And so I've got all this steel down here, leaf springs and coil springs and rebar and cable, and it's all usable stuff. for my knife making, but I really don't have anywhere to put it, and I don't want it just piled on the floor like it is. So I think I'll make like just a wooden bin. I'll use a bunch of the wood out of that bench, and we'll just build a wooden bin to drop a bunch of that steel in and rebar and what have you, and we'll put it somewhere out of the way where we won't be tripping over all that steel. It'll be much easier to sweep the shop up. See, I've got these leaf springs underneath that bench that, you know, I need to do something else with those. There's a lot of knives in those leaf springs. They're off of a semi-trailer, but you know, it's just I need to get more organized in here. So it's not moving along quite as fast as I would like for it to be, but it'll be done. It'll be done right, and it'll look good when it's finished up. And not only will it look better in my videos when I start making a lot more knife videos this winter, but it'll make the value of the home more. My house has gone up in value ridiculously since I bought it 2 years ago, just due to the rise in the housing market alone. And with this garage all finished inside and looking real nice, and we're going to run, you know, I have this plug over here. That's the only electrical outlet that I have in this garage. I have that one, and there's one up here, up beside the garage door opener, but neither one of them's in a very, you have another one right there, and neither one of these, I mean the one over there by the refrigerator, that four plug outlet's not bad. I mean, that's good for the washer and the refrigerator, but you see all those cords, it's just bristling with cords, because I have to have cords strung all over the place in here because I don't have any outlets over in this area. So we're going to come in here and we're going to put a 4 plug outlet right there, and we're going to come over here on this side of the window and we're going to drop in a 220 outlet so I can use my other welder. I have a brand new 170 amp wire feed that I've not been able to use because I don't have the 220 hookup for it. The dryer is 220. So we're going to come out of there, run a conduit over here, and that way I can plug my 220 welder in there, and it uses argon, so I can do a lot better welds with it. So anyway, here's where we are. I know it doesn't look like much, but that was a lot of stuff to move, as you've seen in the video. We were moving all kinds of garbage. I've got this bench here now is just covered with tons of crap that we took off that other bench. And so once I get those shelves put in here and everything, it's going to really clean the area up and make things more, you know, open up a lot more space. So hang in there. This one will be what, number 3 of the garage remodel. So we'll be back. Probably won't put another video till next weekend. I have work really early in the morning. I work a lot of hours, so I'm probably not going to be out here in the shop in the evening. So as you can see, it's dark 30 out there. I should already have taken a shower and been relaxing and ready to go to bed. Haven't even eaten dinner yet. So I appreciate all of you watching. Thanks for being with me and going with me on this little journey here. Sorry we haven't been able to do a lot of forging videos, but be quite honest with you, I bought that old truck and we had to pull the transmission and transfer case out of that. That took up 2 weekends, and I want to get this garage done because this shop done because while I'm making good money right now, I can afford to buy the materials and to get it done. And it's almost too hot to do that. It's so hot in this garage, it's ridiculous. But it would really be hot if I had that forge fired up right now. So kind of put the forging on hold for a little while here till the weather cools off. And I figured I'd use the opportunity, and while I'm making good money, see, my work slows down in the wintertime, and I'll have a ton more time to do videos and forging and all of that. But for right now, we're going to get this shop done so that it'll be ready to go when the weather cools off and I'm ready to do more videos, more forging, knife making and what have you. So Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming along, and stay tuned, because after this one we'll have number 4. We hope to maybe next weekend finish this wall up and that wall. I think we can maybe get it done. It seems like every weekend we've been running into problems in the morning of some kind or whatever on the, on Saturday and Sunday, and we end up not getting but a half a day of work done. And a lot of it is just the heat. It's just unbearable. We have this fan here on my little table by the forge running, but it's just blows hot air on you, so it's really, the heat just drains me. I mean, it's just too much. So, but we'll get her done. We'll post another video on this next weekend. So thanks for being here, and we'll see you all on the next one.